Resident Evil 5, Chapter 4-1, Part 2. Start off this video with a QuickTime event. I don't like these things at all. I think they're pretty stupid.
Maybe you wouldn't like Mad World, because that has quite a few.
Well, when you're doing Mad World, you're waggling the Wii remote and waggling all around like a little child, like dancing around and like thrusting. Oh, you're thrusting,
stabbing and chopping.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah,
I think like, you know, holding the Wiimote and the nunchuck in your hand and like running.
Yeah,
that's different than pressing A to run.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a more visceral experience.
Right. Sure. Whatever. Oh, so it is this chapter where you get the grenade launcher. Oh, and you might have noticed that I had a sex change in this video. And that's because, like I mentioned in the previous video, we started having some serious hosting problems and we just could not stay connected. And like for the first, every video up to this video, my partner Malone was hosting the game. And then when we started having connection problems, we just mixed it up, tried every possible solution that we could to get the game to work, to stay connected. At the end of this hall to the left, there'll be a little briefcase with the grenade launcher in it, and I didn't pick it up on this video. I have it on my back already, because when we were having all these connection problems, I would get halfway through this second part here. That's the grenade launcher right there. I just looked at it. When we were having these connection problems, I would get halfway through it, get a checkpoint, and save, and then we would get disconnected, and there's pseudo checkpoints in this game. Like, there's the real checkpoints where the game saves, and then there's the checkpoints where it saves but you can't reload from. It's fucking confusing, and it took me a while to figure out what was even going on. But at the beginning of this video was a real checkpoint, I guess you can call it, and there are sub checkpoints in this level where if you die you go back to them, but if you quit you go back even further, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we just kept getting disconnected and disconnected over and over again, and that's why I have the grenade launcher when I shouldn't have had it yet.
That was a 2-minute description of how you have the grenade launcher.
Well, if their system fucking worked, it wouldn't be a problem. No, you might have noticed that at the beginning of this, I dropped a couple mines right where I know those guys were going to spawn, but I don't know. They spawned past them, or one of the earlier guys already killed them or something. One thing we had not utilized very much up to this point in the game were the mines, and the mines are extremely helpful. They're like proximity mines, but unlike GoldenEye, you don't throw them. You just plop them down on the ground, and they tear shit apart. And they're dirt cheap too in the store.
Tear that ass apart.
Yeah.
Get in that app, Larry.
Tear that ass apart. Yeah, and they can kill 3 or 4 guys at once if they're grouped together well, and they're dirt cheap, like I said before, in the store. And if you're collecting a lot of the gems, and if you're not spending if you're playing through the first time, you can't spend all the money you have if you're spending it wisely.
Right.
I'm only upgrading 2 guns, and because this is my air quotes first time through the game, they kind of stunt how much you can upgrade your guns.
Yeah. So
I can't spend all my cash on upgrading the sniper rifle on the first level. I finally upgraded it on chapter 6-3. So I had to spend money on something, and I spent it on mines and grenade launcher rounds.
All right.
Which worked out well.
So, do you know how old Malone is?
19, I believe.
19. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not a little kid.
No, I would not.
No. Yeah, no, you would.
What?
You'd play with little kids.
Fuck you. No, yeah. If his voice was annoying, like most little kids on Xbox Live,
Yeah.
I would block him from the friends list forever in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
But he's pretty cool to play with.
Yeah.
Do you guys
he's
chat?
probably better than me. Yeah.
Do you shoot the shit?
Yeah. I talked about Arrested Development and
Sit down, shut up.
Sit Down, Shut Up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That new cartoon by the creator of Arrested Development,
Ron Howard?
Michael Hurwitz.
Oh.
Not the narrator, the creator.
Oh, Ron Howard was the director as well.
Oh.
No. Sit Down, Shut Up. I've never heard of that. What channel is that on?
I don't know. It's on Hulu though.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's on Fox actually.
Really?
Yeah, because I saw it on.
Is it good?
I haven't watched it.
Oh. Good story.
I just saw that it is on Hulu today, and I'm planning on watching it. And
fucking ABC, or not ABC, Disney, which owns ABC and ESPN, signed a deal with Hulu.
Yeah, I read that.
Where they bought, I think, a 20% share in the company, which is insane. I mean, think about the amount of content that could potentially be on there. So when this big-ass scorpion drops down, just run past him. I credit that strategy to Malone. I had no idea that you could just run past him and run away. And there's even like cutscenes that imply that you should just run away.
Oh.
Every time up to this time right here, I stayed and killed him, which isn't that hard if you're using the grenade launcher and explosive rounds. But they even have a separate QuickTime event when you run away and he gets crushed.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I had no idea that was even possible until right now in terms of recording.
Yeah. Right, meow, 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 meow.
You want to make love, right? Meow, meow, meow.